Hello, hello, my Aquarians. Welcome to another episode of Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If Aquarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this message, this tarot reading is for you. And Aquarians, your weekly reading will come out every Monday, so be sure to check back every Monday. It'll be sitting there pretty for you. Push subscribe. It's totally free. It doesn't cost a damn thing. And it helps to support the channel, helps to promote it, helps to get the word out, helps to spread the channel, and so that I can get these weekly and timely readings to you every week, which I so adore doing. And take in what resonates, as always, let go of what doesn't. It is a general collective read after all. And push subscribe again. And feel free to enter the giveaway. I'm giving away a free deck of tarot cards, the Ethereal Visions cards. And no, I didn't create these, even though I wish I could say that I did. They're that beautiful. Ooh, a couple wanted to come out. I'm going to put those aside. But it's a beautiful deck. I've been using them for years. And they have like minimal wear and tear, and I use them all the time, you guys. Love this deck of cards. You would be lucky to win this. And it's just a name and email address in the link in the description box below. There's also a link pinned in the comments for you. I promise no spam or anything. Let's see what we have here for Aquarians. Well, these ones literally leapt out at us. 5 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Death, 5 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles, and the Devil. All right, let's take a little look-see around the room. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Glad to have you. I adore you, whether you're new or returning. Thank you for being here. And this is how I do my spreads. This is how I do my readings every week. This is the path of the current situation. Normally it's the challenge, the block, the conflict, something that needs to come up into your field of awareness at this time. And then we go to the path of higher self. This is what God, Spirit, angels, universe, spirit guides, any higher realm being, this is what they want you to remember, okay? And remember is the key word because we have every energy of the tarot inside of us. So this is not something external to you. You have it inside. You just need to cultivate more of it, meditate on it, take it in as a message of guidance. Then we have the path of the possible outcome. And I do say possible because I honor and realize that free will is the strongest law in the universe. And so I say possible to honor that. So we'll take a peek at the energies to come for you. All right, let's start with the current. We've got 5 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and 2 of Swords. All right. Something's unclear. And I feel like you're at a fork in the road. You don't know which way to go. You don't know which way is forward. It's causing some conflict, some tension. I think it's within. Everything's kind of within here. It's almost as if there's a need to come back to base, see how you actually feel about something. I feel like things are moving quickly in your life and there's a need to see how you actually feel about something. I definitely picked that up with the 4 of Cups. 4 of anything is that energy of coming back to base, okay? So it's that foundation. It's 4 legs to a chair, 4 legs to a table. So it's coming back to base. 5 of Wands is always about, usually conflict, tension, a need for a new goal, a need for a new vision. And 2 of Swords, I mean, she's blindfolded. She's blindfolded to her intuition here too. Usually the moon, and you can see it back there. She has her back to the moon and she's also blindfolded. And so she just feels like she's kind of making this it's almost as if, it's not that you're not making decisions, but you don't know how you actually feel about them, Aquarians. And I think it's necessary to get in touch with that. Give me more for Aquarians current, please. Ooh, one wanted to pop out. I love when that happens because it's just like, oh, boom, clear. We've got the Star. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. And the 3 of Cups. Okay, so you got the 3 and the 4 of Cups here, which tells me that there's a need for inclusion. I don't know if there's a need for expansion right now. There's a need for a new North Star, your compass. You need to get in touch with your compass, your hope. What do you believe in? What do you hope for? What do you wish upon a star, right? That kind of thing. And you feel like you can't expand right now or include something because you feel kind of blocked. You just feel stifled. You feel there, yeah, like I said, there's a need to come back to base, really decide how you feel, where you want to go, what you want to take, how you feel about stuff. I always think of, and I don't know where this is going, but I'm just going to say it because Usually when things come in my brain, I should say them because then they show up later and then I'm like, oh, well, I was thinking that. So usually when I see a Three of Cups, I think of like cells replicating themselves. And there's that growth, there's that expansion, there's that like replication. I don't know what that means in terms of this context, but I'm feeling like there's a need for expansion and kind of to embrace something. Start to work in tandem with it. Okay. Let's go into what higher self wants you to remember. We've got Death, Five of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. Transformation. Transformation, and something needs to transition. Something needs to go. I do feel like you need to start really getting in touch with your feelings. Okay. It wants to remind you that it's okay to grieve what has been lost. Even if you feel like you're in a time of a lot going on, it's okay to grieve what has been lost or this transformation that you're undertaking. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to grieve through it. Even though, it might not seem like it's terrible. And the reason I don't think it's anything terrible is because of this Four of Cups and the Two of Swords here. I feel like if it was terrible, you would feel like you had no decision to make and you wouldn't feel... Four of Cups is like this more kind of aloof or like this feeling of blah. Like, I'm kind of neutral on the matter. I'm back to base about it. Like, I don't know. So I don't think that it's like you're being like totally tormented here. But I still think that it feels like you need to get in touch with your feelings about this deep transformation. Okay, and the way I'm seeing that is through the Five of Cups and Death. And it also wants to remind you that you have the wherewithal, you've got the fight in you, that your passions can come alive through this. Higher self wants to see your passions come alive and you to get kind of in touch with those. Know that you have the energy, you've got all the fire lit under your butt for it. And it's not that you don't feel passion, you're just not like in touch with it at this time, because you do have it. It's there. Ten of Wands. Wow, you guys. Page of Cups. Yes, higher self wants to remind you to come to that space where it's like make space inside for that feeling of feeling connected. Connected to what? To divinity, to your intuition, to the guidance. Connected to the messages that are all around you. Connected to the synchronicities, the joy of just living. Okay. That's Page of Cups energy. It's the joy and enthusiasm and just being alive. It's like, whoa, I'm alive. Like it's getting in touch with that feeling again. Ten of Wands is the achievement. I think it's like, it's showing you like you've got the energy, you've got the passion, you've got the drive, you've got the will, you've got the inner flame. That's what wands are. And you've got it like saturated with the 9 and 10. So it wants to remind you to get in touch with all of that. And still that it's okay to grieve what you feel has been lost or what you're walking away from. Maybe it's not like a necessarily like a loss, but like whatever you're walking away from or having to accept, it can feel kind of like sacrifice maybe a little bit. And so higher self is reminding you it's okay to grieve that. Okay, let's go into the possible outcome now. We've got Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles, and the Devil. Gorgeous, Aquarians. All right, so this is, Knight of Pentacles is a way. It's like a vibe, okay? I know Pentacles are things, like earthly things. But Knight of Pentacles is its own vibe. It's like its own, like your own vibe, your own patterns, your own methods. I see you really adopting new ones too, or at least going out and finding your way through finding that. Okay, if that makes sense. Navigating, finding the new North Star that you need to find, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is all about that higher perspective. Taking that higher perspective and seeing how the puzzle pieces fit together. It's a very like healthy view on your life. And it's like the abundant view of your life. And it doesn't skip over. It's not like spiritually bypassing. It's like seeing the hardship and the sacrifice or the struggle and how it fits into the puzzle pieces of your life. It's like this bird's eye view. It just takes you right up. It sucks you right up there. You see the bird's eye view and you go, ah, that's why. And when we do that, that's when we can see our life from an abundant, a more abundant perception or perspective, that higher perspective. The devil is that dedication to your liberation. That's you getting really dedicated. These two cards together, that's all dedication. Dedication to what? Well, let's go a little deeper into your outcome here. I really think it's like that. Oh, ooh, Six of Cups. And Knight of Cups. Ooh, I love that Cups came out for you here. I was wanting that to happen. Devil is really about that dedication to, or I think that the devil here symbolizes the dedication to that higher perspective. And then Knight of Pentacles is you kind of like, it's the doing of that higher perspective, okay? Because we still live on the ground, we still live on the earth, and we got to go out and do, even though we can carry and hold these higher perspectives. And it brings you more freedom when you carry a higher perspective. And that could be the Devil card too. Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Well, you're dedicated to what brings you bliss, what brings you harmony. Six of Cups is that energy of you're at home, you have a day at home to yourself. It's like that personal day. The sun is shining. You're sitting in the grass. You feel the sun on your shoulders. You don't have anything planned for the day. You don't know how the day is going to unfold, but it's there's that bliss and that just existence and that just knowing that you're okay, and that there's a little sense of nostalgia to it, because it's almost like this bittersweet nostalgia, because that is really us returning home. That is really us returning to ourselves, because that state is our natural state. Everything else we kind of pile on, from that state. So it's returning to, I think there's a dedication in you to return to your bliss, your harmony, what you hold dear, what you're passionate about. That's all Knight of Cups. Going forward, moving on. Knights move on, move forward. They're the doers, okay? They're the doers. So I really do see you listening to higher self in the sense of getting in touch with what you want, getting in touch with your desires, getting in touch with your feelings too, getting in touch with your passions, your drive, your will, and all while transforming, this big transformation, this big transition period. Gorgeous, Aquarius. I'm going to go into my tarot sidekick here, and this isn't a tarot deck, but it will give us prompts and questions to further deepen your reading for you. What do we have? Where do we want to take it? Where do we want to take it today, Aquarians? Embrace and let go. I love that. Love that, love that, love that. What do we embrace? What do we let go? Okay, I'm going to go into my cozy tarot here. And again, it's that duality, that duality. You have a very balanced read here. Super balanced. It's super layered. It's very rich. So to me, this is a great question for you. Or I guess it's not a question. It's more of a statement. What do I embrace? What do I let go? I guess that is a question, right? What do we have for Aquarians? I'm in my cozy tarot deck now, so that we have the full potentiality of the tarot at our disposal. Embrace. The Lovers. Ooh. I'll do two cards for each. So we've got the Lovers, the Ten of Swords for embrace. Then we have the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Ooh, you got that twice. You got that twice, Aquarians. For let go, you got Eight of Swords and Knight of Cups. Ding, 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 ding. Double energy. Whenever I see that, I say, pay attention. The Lovers and the Ten of Swords to embrace. Embrace the inevitable ending. That's it. Embrace the wholeness, the completion of something, the completion of whatever this is, whatever you're not feeling like it's almost like you're making decisions that you don't feel you're a part of, okay? And you are a part of them, but you're not feeling connected to the decisions. I feel like it's causing some tension. So the Lovers and the Ten of Swords, it's like, get caught up on the inevitable endings, the transformation, the transition that you're going through. And the Lovers is all about feeling whole and complete and coming together. this embrace, this harmony, okay? So embrace the harmony. Start to embrace the inevitable endings of things. And that could be where your Five of Cups starts to show up in your path of higher self too, because it's like, once we embrace the inevitable endings, we can start to heal. We can start to heal. And grief might show up. Grief might show up through that, and that it's okay. Higher self is telling you it's okay. It's affirming that, it's acknowledging you in that, which is beautiful. Let go. Let go of Eight of Swords. Stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. This is a card of overthinking. Okay? Overthinking and feeling blind to a lot of things as you're overthinking, as you're deciding. Eight of Swords is like this mired energy where you're just saturated with thoughts and thoughts and thoughts. Okay. Then the Knight of Cups is like, well, the Knight of Cups in a letting go context would be, I don't know if you're getting moody or aloof. Okay. I don't know if you're feeling like bad or negative energy. Maybe you're like spiting someone, or you're trying to, like, I feel like I'm getting this vision of you like trying to place the blame on someone and externalize it and kind of puke it out at someone, project it at someone. But you have to kind of like rein it in, realize, get that Wheel of Fortune perspective on, get that higher perspective of the entire situation, the overview, get a handle on your emotions, go into your feeling of wholeness, your completion, the inevitable endings, okay? Acceptance. So Knight of Cups for you would be to let go of the kind of the negative emotions, or the projecting emotions, okay? I know, easier said than done, right? Easier said than done. I'm going to go into my Oracle of the Angels deck now. And this is a love note from the universe for my Aquarians. And kind of a kiss on the forehead from an angel. You can always come back to this message. It's perfectly crafted for you at this time to hear. And push subscribe. We could have this much fun and insight every week. If you push subscribe, become a part of it. It doesn't cost anything. Show up when you want. Your weekly readings will come up every Monday for you, Aquarians. And enter the giveaway to win this beautiful deck of cards. I'll show you the Devil card. It's gorgeous. It's got all this gold etching. Gorgeous deck. Again, link is in the description box below, pinned in the comments. Just a name and email address. I promise no spam. What do we have for Aquarians? Angel Oracle. Higher consciousness. Ooh. Wheel of Fortune. Higher perspective, right? We got to tap into that. I don't get that very often. And guess what? It's number one. I like that. Your connection to the higher consciousness is activated and very strong at this time. You are currently able to experience your life and the world around you from a higher perspective than you have been used to. This is an excellent time to reflect on your life and your desires for the future. Feel your interconnectedness with all things and seize the potential of this moment to realize some of your greatest spiritual dreams. I let go of the material world and open to my higher consciousness. I become aware of my greatness and my importance within the universe. I believe in myself, I accept myself, and I love myself completely. My mission is important, and I live it fully. Yes, get engaged. You are a shining light. You are an important and integral part of the whole scheme of things. Get in touch with that. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. It has been an utter delight, a blessing, and a privilege to read for you. And until next time, joyful blessings.